Welcome again, guys, to another episode of Chef Henry Jamaican Kitchen. I'm gonna teach you guys something interesting today. Today I'm making jerk steak, and we're gonna get the steak well seasoned, and we're gonna make a wet rub, jerk marinade. I'm gonna get this steak marinated real good. And before I get into the video, I see lots of new subscribers rolling in. I appreciate you guys coming in, and happy summer to you guys. Happy summer from Chef Henry Jamaican Kitchen family. Over here I have some nice steak. It's nice cut up. It's time to just wash the steak. You want to wash your meat at all time in the kitchen, but I'm going to show you guys all the ingredients. I have some beef seasoning right here, some jerk seasoning, seasoned salt, onion powder, browning just for coloring, and on the cutting board I have scallion, and I have thyme, purple onion, regular onion, and I have 4 pegs of garlic. And I'm using the magic bullet, even though I'm not a sponsor. And I have half cup of water into both jars, and we're just gonna cut up all of the onion and we're gonna add them into this jar, and then we're gonna blend it up in the magic bullet. Let's just get the steak clean, because I know tens of thousands and 1 million people are watching right now. I'm gonna add some vinegar, and vinegar is good in the kitchen. You want to add vinegar to your meat and get that meat washed. And what the vinegar do, it take off all the grime and stuff from the meat. So you just want to rub it gentle into the vinegar. And then you want to wash it off with some tap water. And you also want to give it a second wash. This time we're gonna transfer the steak by just picking them up one by one, and we're gonna add them into another container. Time to add season to the steak. We're gonna start out by adding a tablespoon of beef seasoning, followed by a tablespoon of jerk seasoning, and the same with the seasoned salt, followed by the onion powder. And you want to get your seasoning nice into the meat. Then we're gonna massage in the seasoning into the beef. So now we massage the season into the beef. It's time to work on the marinade sauce. I'm gonna start out by cutting up the onions. You just wanna cut them up nice so the magic bullet can handle them. And the same with the garlic. And the thyme wanna go in as well, so I'm gonna make some slices in the thyme. And the same with the purple onion. Don't worry guys, I practice this safely. Just the heel of the knife do the trick. And we're gonna cut up the scallion as well. Now I get everything cut up, it's just time to add it into these cups. I'm just gonna load it up. Some in here. And some in here. I could use a blender for this, but this makes sense of using the magic bullet. And we're gonna add season into our marinade. We're gonna start out again with the jerk season, and we're just gonna add half a teaspoon, and then another half a teaspoon to the next cup, because we are trying to get a even mix. Follow up by the seasoned salt, and we're gonna add it into both, half a teaspoon as well. And the same for the beef season, half a teaspoon. So just keep heating the process. Onion powder, half a teaspoon. And for the browning, we're just gonna judge by adding a tip of browning. It's easy to always add, but it's hard to take away. Then we're gonna close the first cup. So now it's time to blend up these using the magic bullet. Nice and rich. The same thing I was talking about. You can add browning, but you cannot take it away if you add too much. So I'm gonna add a little tip of browning again. Oh my god, this thing's smelling great. And we achieve the right color for a jerk marinade. If you want it a little darker, you can also add more browning. And just like how we get this color, we're just gonna add some more browning to this one. And now we get all the jerk marinated blend. Now it's time to add it to the steak. Oh wow, nice. Wow, I know my neighbors gonna love this one when I put it on the barbecue. And we're just gonna massage it in just to get it submerged, all the steak pieces. And now the steak is finished seasoned, and it's now time to get the barbecue lit. Whoa, my eyes is burning. Now it's time to add the steak to the barbecue. I have the barbecue lit. It's time to open and flip over the steak. Now I have the marinade on the stove. Remember, I had the steak inside it, so now I'm just gonna boil it real quick. You can just boil it in the container. It's gonna take quick, because listen, you don't wanna add any juice or sauce unless it's boiled, because you don't wanna have cross contamination. And now my marinade sauce is come to a boil, and you just keep stirring it around. Now it's safe to add to our steak, and remember, we are making jerk steak. Just love the jerk chicken videos and all of these videos, but I'm bringing the jerk steak video right over. So I'm just gonna move this from the stove off the heat and check it out. I'm just gonna make it cool down for a bit. Then I'm gonna start dipping the steak into this sauce. Now it's time to dip the steak into the jerk marinade sauce. I just want to coat it both sides. Straight back to the barbecue. And we're going to repeat this process until we get all the seasoning onto the steak. So we're going to come back in 15 minutes. Sneak peek on the jerk steak. I'm adding the final coat to this jerk steak. Just want to get all of that seasoned goodness. Do the final check. Let's check on the jerk steak. And to all of my subscribers and viewers right now, you want the steak to look just like this. I know that a million people is watching this video right now. And lots of people ask me in most of my videos, how long do I make it cook for? Pretty much an hour after get it seasoned, just to get it nice and cooked. I always make my meat cook all the way through. Now I'm gonna leave them for the next 15 minutes. The jerk steak and the steak are finished, and remember, we are making jerk steak, and this video is something that's for the summer again, so always tune in. And I'm gonna say shout out to a lot of people, a lot of my subscribers that stick it out with me and keep on sharing the videos. I give a lot of thumbs up for that. And always remember to always subscribe, share with a friend. So now I'm just gonna take off my steak from the barbecue. So now I would see you guys inside when I'm doing the taste test. Now I have the steak on a plate and everything is looking good. And remember, we make jerk steak and it's the summertime, and I'm gonna go in for the taste test. And I made my steak well done. As you can see, everything is well done. Oh, nice and flavorful. I can taste all of that jerk seasoning into the steak. It's well marinated, guys, and I think you guys should try this. And I have salad, nice garden salad, so you know, piece of steak, garden salad, summertime is in the air. And guys, I'm gonna tell you, happy summer to everybody, and please like, share and subscribe to the channel and make this recipe right here. And I'll put everything else in the description that you need to know, and how long to cook the steak. And this jerk steak, it's the talk of the town because everybody was passing on the street and telling me everything is smelling good. So make this video, comment in the comment section, and remember, 1 million people is watching at all time. And thanks again, guys, for tuning in, and have yourself a blessed day from Chef Henry Jamaican.